Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. Look where I'm back. I'm back at, well, there it is. Wawa. That's because it's late in the morning. I had a couple cups of coffee this morning because it was raining like crazy. I didn't want to pull out and go to the gym. So I sat up there with Miss Jolene and had coffee at the Tiki Hut. She was up early, and she explained to me that she was up since early morning hours, as I was as well, with my sickness. I was tossing and turning all night, did not sleep well. Went to bed about 7, got off, woke up, thought it was definitely 4 in the morning or something. It was 9. Then I went off again, and I woke up again. I said, this is definitely close to 4 or 5 in the morning, and it was 10:30. Oh, that's good coffee. Got that hazelnut in there. And then I just laid in there, all night. And the good thing is I feel better today. I feel much better. I feel like the way that sickness came on me, like by the hour after I started feeling like something was coming on, then I went down to Walmart and talked to the pharmacist. He got me on that Claritin D. Some of you said that might not be really good for me with the glaucoma, and because he asked me about if you have high blood pressure or heart problems or something, and my phone's going to shut off now. It's going to turn to Bluetooth, and I'm going to have to turn this back on. Let's let that happen. Hang on. It's the best cup of coffee I ever had in my life. I guess it's not going to happen. Anyway. Well, just when you thought it wasn't going to happen, it turned off. Anyway. I started feeling better just as fast as I started getting sicker. It was amazing. That Claritin D, though, makes you feel very weird. That's why I was kind of ranting yesterday. I was so ill in the respect of being ill attitude. It had a definite effect on my my mental attitude. I wasn't feeling well, and I was under some kind of antihistamine, and like a sick dog. A little angry, but I'm off of those things. I'm not taking any more of them. I feel really good this morning. I got a shower, although it's kind of disappointing the weather. It's raining, and it's supposed to start again here quickly, and thunderstorms like the whole day. Clearing up tomorrow and even better Friday. So bummer, because today is the day that the Easy Up is supposed to arrive, and I wanted to put that up and check it out. And it's going to be all wet. So that is the best cup of coffee I've ever had in my life. Someone told me, and if you're watching, I know you are, to get the dark Colombian brew. I got that this morning. I love it. I love it. It's really good. Thanks for the recommendation. They got 3 or 4 different kinds of coffees in Wawa here. Like I say, I started out late this morning, so I went to the gym after I had coffee with her, and here I am. So now I'm going to do laundry. Oh, how fun. Yeah, it's that time again. I'm out of a lot of things. I'm going to go ahead and cut those tags, those that it's bothering you. I'm going to cut those off. I'm actually going to wash them before I even wear them. They could, hopefully they will shrink just a little bit. I don't want them to shrink too much, but I bought XLs because I'm an XL. Got to work on that. I'd like to be a large. But I know what happened last time I bought those Walmart shirts. You wash them, and they turn into a baby shirt. So, I got XLs. They're a little roomy. Definitely not tight. And I'm going to wash them and dry them. That'll give me something to do. I need something to do. I'm going to the doctor at 2 o'clock. And I don't even kind of really need to go now, except for the fact I'll share something with you. It's kind of personal. Hopefully you won't laugh. But the Claritin D, it dries you up. It's for decongestion, I guess, or something. And I had a runny nose, the sneezing, watery eyes, a little cough, all the symptoms that it says it cures. But it must have done something to my bladder. It's hard to go pee-pee. So, and almost painful. I mean, you want to go, you feel like you got to go, you go, and you can't go. You can't do it. And it hurts. What's that about? So that's a symptom that's good enough to tell my primary for him to have a clue if there's anything else he needs to check on me. I think it's just because those pills dried me up, because I've been drinking plenty of water and stuff. But that's unusual. Anyway, TMI. The e-bike got completely soaked this morning. I didn't have the cover on it. I put it on there before I left because the big rain's coming. It's been rained on already once. I don't have the battery on it, but that controller got wet. And you know that can't be good for an electric vehicle, electric bike. So we'll see what happens. I'll let it dry out real good before I put the battery on, of course, and turn it on. Dark Cuban roast. Get it at Wawa. Really good with the hazelnut. Put the hazelnut to it. Good mixture there. So off I go back to the home base. Get the laundry done. It's 8:19, 73 degrees. Folks, it's going to be 86 degrees day after tomorrow or today. It's already blazing here. Now, whenever they say the high is like 80, add 10 because of the humidity. And after all this rain, believe me, when it's 86, it's going to feel like 95 here. And I do not want to live in Palm Beach County anymore. I am so tired. I don't mind desert heat. I know that it's hot. I know it roasts everywhere in the summer. I know this. But folks, unless you've lived in Palm Beach County, South Florida, there's something different about the heat here. It is sweltering, humid, oppressive heat. And I'm tired of it. I am absolutely tired of it. Here it is, winter, going to be spring, and we're dealing with this, believe me, I'm not against 75, even 80, low humidity, actual degrees. I mean, that's like perfect, right? But not this humidity, man. And these mosquitoes and no-see-ums. All right, he's back to complaining again. But I am thankful for the life that I have. I'll tell you guys a little thing about the teardrop now. This is going to make some of you laugh. Since I had to sequester myself into that thing last couple of days, feeling sick, going to bed early, I woke up this morning, several times throughout the night. I woke up. It was a long, long night for me. But because I laid there, the rest also helped me. But I was laying there looking up at the ceiling, touching my nose, and a small little box, a coffin. I'm exaggerating, but it is. But there's a TV in there. There's shelving. There's, air conditioning system. Believe me, it's a controlled environment. Heat or air conditioning, as long as you got the power, and I got it. But I was looking at it going, oh man, if I was in my big camper right now, feeling like I do, I can at least get up, stand up in the thing, walk into the kitchen, go sit down on the recliner chair, move around, make myself comfortable, and then go back to bed if I need to. My shower's there. I had full hookup with water. Maybe I could have showered off. This is another thing. I hit the showers over here at the gym, and I'm crawling into this thing at night, every night. That's going to change. when I get to campgrounds. And I'm not showering. I gotta wash my sheets today. And that doesn't make for a very good night. I'm used to 3 showers a day. So I was looking at it going, oh, those people are right. This thing is, I'm going to sell it. It's too small and all that. It was because I was feeling ill. Police got him a person over here on the sidewalk. They're asking questions. But that was an illusion, because the con of the big camper are huge. This is a Toyota. This is not an F-250 diesel or Chevy or Dodge Cummins diesel. This is a Toyota with an awesome motor with great half-ton towing capacity, even for the crasher from point A to point B. But you know it's back there. Believe me, when you get on the freeway, you're doing all you can to get it up to speed, and then it'll hold it. But at 8.5 miles per gallon, and then what my friend told me that just horrifies me to think about it. Once I get out west and gas is $5 a gallon, and I'm going uphill, burning more gas, and it's turning in from a 6,500 pound trailer to an 8,000 pound trailer going uphill. All right, is it clear to go? I'm like, no, I'm still not going to do that, because I don't want to tear up my truck. I don't want to tear up the camper. They are They are screws and glue, even though I have a Flagstaff by Forest River that is really well made, and aluminum framing and all these things they talk about. It's going to hold up great as a house, moving it from point A to point B to wherever I want to live. And even if I was going to go on a vacation for a week or two or a month, but I was going to one place from here to there and back, maybe I'd do that. But all of this planning that I'm planning on doing, with popping around every day, every 2 days, moving on to somewhere else and not having to go through all the setup and dragging that big old thing, maybe I can even get into some tent spots with the teardrop. And certainly about anywhere, truck stop or anything, just run, jump in the back and go to sleep. It is a rolling motel room, not hotel, motel, with a kitchen. And it's designed to do what I'm going to do. So I got a reality check, and I said, well, yeah, I'm not feeling well, and I'd like to be at home right now, and I'd like to be more comfortable. This sucks. But it's not worth dragging that thing. I'm gonna love taking this little teardrop, contrary to some of you guys' belief. But if I had somebody traveling with me, or this was going to be like the RV to go camping all the time and spending, I would never buy anything like that. This is just because there aren't hotel rooms everywhere. Hotel rooms are expensive. I want to go camp out on the south rim of the Grand Canyon, maybe. And wherever I can go with this truck, I can go with that. Even if I visit some of my community on my travels, I'm not imposing them with a big, giant thing. I have something that can go in the garage even, a parking spot. So there's a lot of pros to the teardrop. But you got to remember that. And you got to think about that before you buy something like that. I right now will say straight up, if you're in a relationship, married or just dating, whatever you're doing, with someone, and that teardrop would be something you would like to share with them, I'm not saying that some won't. The ones that are called the Braxton Creek Bushwhacker Plus, they have a real high teardrop. You can stand up in them. They even have a little shower. It's still a one-man unit, but at least you can stand up in it. That one you could maybe do with 2 people if you're really tough. But this one I have, this is a single, solo, one person, half a person. No, would never purchase that. I'm going to tell people, if I go to sell it one day, if they've got somebody, I'm like, you're going to regret it. Because 2 people have bought it already before me. They got rid of it. One was an older couple. The other guy is my age and his wife. And he came right out and said she didn't want to crawl over me to go out and use the restroom. So, but he said, like me, if it was just me, though, I could, and I will. You got to be tough. You got to be adaptable. You got to put it in your mind. You got to be tough. So, I'm happy about it. But I was thinking last night when I was sick, and I had to stay in that thing because I had to go in there at 7 o'clock. I just felt so lethargic from those pills. I was saying, this sucks. But I feel good now. I got a good attitude now. And that new annex room, the Easy Up, that's going to be a game changer. Hey. Maybe even a couple could use it now if they have something like that. But still, 2 people trying to sleep in there, crawling in there, and then one of them having to crawl over the other to get out to go to the bathroom. Nah. It's tough to get out of it. You have to be a contortionist. You have to turn around, spin around, and the older you are, the tougher it is. You really got to be a contortionist to get out of that thing. It's easy to get in. It's like the Roach Motel. They check in, but they don't check out. So, I'm just being honest. But I love her. She's good. And she's light. And I can't wait to get these doctor's appointments. Tomorrow's the day, man. Tomorrow, I hope I get a good report, about the eye pressure and stuff. I hope I didn't screw anything up by taking that Claritin D. And because my eye, look, it's red as heck. And it to me, it didn't feel any different than it did 2 weeks ago. I mean, besides the pounding pressure I had when I went to the doctor, and it was 50 pounds. But the eye, you can still feel they did something to me. I got stitches in there. I got like an eyelash in my eye. It's annoying. And I don't see as well as I did before the operation. I don't. Even though I had glaucoma and my peripheral is supposedly closing in, that's what it does. And this was recommended, and the pressure was high. Still, it was like better. All right, guys, I'm pulling in the home 20. We'll talk to you some more later. I'll get the Easy Up going up, hopefully. Crush it.